Hello everyone, welcome back to Agriculture Insight. Did you know that every year, millions of pigs are transported across continents to meet the food demands of millions of families worldwide? From peaceful farms in Europe to the bustling supermarket shelves in North America, this incredible journey takes less than 24 hours, thanks to advanced logistics systems and express flights. The explosion of technology and transportation advancements has revolutionized the livestock shipping industry. Specialized aircraft, massive cargo ships, and optimized supply chains have not only shortened transit times, but also ensured that the meat maintains the highest quality when it reaches consumers. Today, let's dive into the fascinating world of modern pig transportation and discover how technology has transformed the global meat industry. Let's get started. Canada, the king of live pig exports, ships over 5 million pigs across borders every year, accounting for nearly 80% of total global live pig trade. Meanwhile, the United States, an economic superpower with one of the world's leading agricultural industries, is the largest customer, importing a massive number of pigs from its northern neighbor. But do Canadian pigs need some sort of green card to enter the US smoothly? Well, not exactly. Every year, millions of pigs from Canada enter the US without needing a visa. They just have to meet health and quarantine standards. In fact, every year, millions of pigs from Canada are imported into the US without needing a visa. They just have to pass a health inspection. It seems like immigrating to the US is a lot less complicated for pigs than for people. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please feel free to share them in the comments below. Nowadays, purebred breeding pigs and premium commercial pigs are increasingly being transported by air to ensure fast, safe delivery while maintaining optimal health conditions. Before boarding a plane, pigs must go through a strict quarantine and health inspection process to ensure they are free from dangerous diseases. Once they pass all health standards, they are put on a special feeding plan designed to reduce stress during transport. At the airport, pigs are guided through specialized corridors to keep them calm and organized before entering their transport containers. Before loading the pigs, workers line the bottom of the containers with sawdust or dry straw to absorb waste, reduce slipping, and provide a comfortable surface for the pigs during the trip. These containers are made from lightweight but durable alloys and are equipped with automatic ventilation systems to maintain a stable temperature, preventing stress caused by sudden environmental changes. The planes used for pig transportation are typically specialized cargo aircraft with climate-controlled cargo holds that regulate both temperature and humidity, preventing heat stress and keeping the pigs comfortable. Some modern planes are even equipped with noise reduction systems to minimize stress from loud engine sounds during the flight. Once the four-legged VIP guests are ready, the containers are loaded onto an air cargo loader, a powerful hydraulic system designed to lift and slide the containers smoothly into the cargo hold. The hydraulic lift can adjust height and angle to ensure that loading is quick and stable, reducing the chances of the pigs getting shaken or scared. During the flight, a team of trained staff monitors the environment inside the cargo hold, checks the pig's health, and is prepared to handle any emergencies that may arise, ensuring that the special guests have a smooth and comfortable flight to their destination. Besides air transport, cargo ships are also an essential part of the global pig transportation network, especially for long-distance, intercontinental routes. Although sea transport takes 10 times longer than air travel, it is far more cost-effective and can handle much larger volumes. A single specialized livestock ship can carry between 30,000 and 50,000 pigs at once, compared to a large cargo plane like the Boeing 747-8F, which can only handle around 1,000 pigs depending on their size and weight. Livestock ships are designed with multi-level pens to maximize space while ensuring comfortable living conditions for the pigs. After the long flight or days at sea, the pigs finally arrive at their destination. But their journey isn't over yet. At the port or airport, specialized livestock trucks are already waiting to pick up the pigs. The unloading process is carefully handled using automated conveyor systems that gently lift and guide the containers off the ship or plane. For sea transport, pigs are often led down special walkways that help them move in an orderly fashion and reduce stress or panic. Once offloaded, the pigs are transferred into multi-tiered livestock trucks equipped with non-slip flooring, ventilation systems, and shock-absorbing mechanisms to minimize discomfort and stress during the final leg of their journey. These trucks then transport the pigs to farms or processing facilities, completing the final stage of their epic cross-continental trip. And now, let's step inside the most advanced pork processing plants, where pigs, after months of journeying, finally fulfill their purpose, becoming high-quality meat products, thanks to a seamless combination of cutting-edge technology and the skilled hands of experienced workers. Upon arrival at the processing plant, pigs are guided into designated resting areas equipped with advanced ventilation systems, automated misting sprays, and a continuous supply of fresh water. This crucial phase allows the pigs to relax, reducing stress and ensuring their muscles remain in optimal condition for processing. Before moving into the processing line, the pigs undergo an automated stunning process designed to ensure a humane and stress-free transition. Modern slaughterhouses typically employ two main stunning methods: CO2 gas stunning and electric stunning. Among these, CO2 stunning is favored for its gentler impact and extended unconsciousness duration. In this method, pigs are placed in a sealed chamber where a controlled concentration of CO2 gas gradually induces unconsciousness within approximately 30 seconds. In contrast, stunning by electric shock using currents of 240 volts, 400 volts directly affects the brain, causing immediate unconsciousness in pigs. While swift, this method requires precise handling to ensure optimal effectiveness. Once the pigs are fully unconscious, trained specialists initiate the critical first steps of processing, ensuring a smooth and efficient transformation. The carcasses are then carefully hoisted onto an automated hanging system, allowing for optimal handling and preservation of the natural form. This precise mechanism ensures that all internal processes continue seamlessly before transitioning to the next stage. The cleaning process begins with scalding, where each carcass is submerged in hot water, maintained at a temperature of 58 to 62 degrees Celsius. This controlled heat causes the hair follicles to loosen, making hair removal significantly more efficient. Following the scalding phase, the carcasses pass through an automated dehairing machine, equipped with rotating rubber paddles designed to gently strip away hair without damaging the skin. Any remaining fine hairs are then singed off in a high-intensity flame chamber, simultaneously sterilizing the surface of the carcass. With hair removal complete, the carcasses proceed to the precise and highly automated process of anus removal. Here, advanced robotic arms, equipped with optical sensors, pinpoint the exact incision site. Using high-precision cutting tools, the system ensures a clean and accurate removal of the area, preventing contamination of surrounding meat. At this stage, only the meat remains, and the pigs are split in half using high-powered cutting machines before moving along the conveyor belt. Automated saws equipped with laser-guided blades make ultra-precise cuts, separating lean meat, fat, and bones with remarkable accuracy. These high-speed machines can process hundreds of pigs per hour, delivering uniform cuts while minimizing waste. After a thorough quality inspection, the finest meat cuts are transferred to cold storage at temperatures between 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit to -7.6 degrees to preserve freshness until further processing. And now the real culinary magic begins. Watch as fresh, premium cuts of meat transform into irresistibly juicy, mouth-watering sausages. The leanest and most cohesive cuts of pork are carefully selected, along with hand-trimmed pork fat, to prepare for the sausage-making process. The pork fat is also manually filtered and added to the mixture to balance the fat ratio, ensuring the sausages remain tender, juicy, and packed with flavor when cooked. After trimming, the meat is fed into a high-capacity industrial grinder that can process up to 2 tons of pork per hour. This machine rapidly grinds the meat while maintaining its texture and freshness. First, the meat goes through a coarse grinding stage, where razor-sharp stainless steel blades chop it into evenly sized pieces before moving to the next step. Then, the meat is further refined in a high-speed grinder, spinning at 3,000 to 5,000 RPM, creating a smoother and more elastic consistency. At this stage, the hand-trimmed pork fat is added, enhancing the sausage's rich, juicy texture. The finely ground meat mixture is lightly chilled to maintain freshness before being transferred into a vacuum mixer, a crucial piece of equipment that evenly blends ingredients while preserving texture and quality. Inside the machine, high-speed paddles knead and press the mixture, ensuring the seasoning deeply infuses every fiber of the meat. Spices such as salt, pepper, sugar, emulsifiers to enhance binding, preservatives to extend shelf life, and natural flavor enhancers, including the hand-selected pork fat, are added, creating the distinctive taste of each sausage. Egg yolks play a crucial role in increasing the richness and binding capacity of the mixture. The eggs are processed through an automatic egg-breaking machine, where the shells are cracked and the yolks are separated from the whites using a centrifugal system. Only yolks that meet strict standards for consistency, color, and freshness are selected and automatically injected into the meat mixture. The vacuum mixer can process anywhere from hundreds of kilograms to several tons of mixture per hour, depending on production scale. Thanks to this technology, the meat mixture achieves an ultra-smooth texture and perfect binding, ensuring that the sausages maintain their uniform consistency after processing. Once all ingredients are thoroughly blended, the mixture is ready for casing. Sausage casings come in 2 main types: natural casings made from animal intestines, and artificial casings made from collagen or cellulose. Once prepared, the casings are fed into a sausage stuffing machine, where the meat mixture is pumped in under stable pressure to prevent air pockets and ensure the sausages have an even, firm texture. Next, an automated twisting machine precisely divides the sausages into equal portions by twisting the casings at fixed intervals, creating uniform and compact sausages. For some handcrafted or premium sausage lines, the process relies on the expertise and skilled hands of experienced butchers, turning each batch of sausages into a true culinary masterpiece. They use traditional hand-twisting techniques, precisely measuring each section to ensure the perfect firmness without tearing the casing. This method allows for greater flexibility in size, which is especially important for fresh or traditionally made sausages. Sausages can be cooked using either steaming or smoking, depending on the product type. For smoked sausages, they are hung on stainless steel or wooden racks and placed inside a smoking chamber, where natural wood smoke, often from oak or hardwood sawdust, is generated at 122 to 167 degrees. This process enhances their deep color and imparts a signature smoky aroma. Can you already smell the rich, savory aroma of freshly made sausages filling the air? After cooking, the sausages must be quickly cooled to stabilize their structure. This is typically done using cold water baths or mist cooling systems to rapidly lower their temperature. Next, they are transferred to an air drying chamber, where cool air removes excess moisture, improving texture and extending shelf life. After inspection, the sausages move along a modern production line to the packaging area. Here, robots efficiently arrange the sausages into boxes at a speed of 120 packs per minute, ensuring precision and consistency. Finally, the packaged products are stored in cold storage at 19 degrees Celsius and transported using a specialized cold chain distribution system at 2 to 4 degrees Celsius to supermarkets, grocery stores, or exported to over 50 international markets.
Australia has held the crown in the sheep export game for over 5 decades, shipping an impressive 3 million sheep per year, making up 85% of the global market. This powerhouse generates around $65 million per year, making it not only a key pillar of the country's economy, but also a symbol of pride in Australian agriculture. Sheep are among the most widely raised livestock animals in the world, second only to cattle, with a total population of around 1.2 billion sheep globally. To put that into perspective, if you gathered all those sheep together and lined them up side by side, they could cover the entire United States. It would look like a massive fluffy white cloud that constantly goes bah. Sheep thrive in mild, dry climates and vast green pastures. From the moment they greet the morning sun, it takes about 4 to 6 months for them to grow strong and reach the ideal weight for their grand adventure. A journey across oceans to new horizons, ready for their next big mission. Before being exported, sheep are moved to a specialized inspection facility where they undergo a series of checks. An automated weighing system, capable of handling more than 9 sheep per minute, measures their weight. On average, an Australian sheep weighs about 110 pounds, enough to provide around 60 servings of lamb for a family meal. weight isn't the only thing that gets checked. Each sheep goes through a full health inspection, including a close look at their eyes, nose, mouth, legs, and wool to spot any signs of illness or injury. If needed, the sheep are vaccinated to strengthen their immune system before their long journey. To make the trip more comfortable, the sheep's wool is trimmed down. This helps reduce body heat and overall weight, making the trip less stressful for them. Finally, the sheep are provided with plenty of food and water before departure. Any sheep that don't meet health or weight standards are separated and given additional care until they're fit for export. After passing inspection, the sheep are loaded onto multi-level livestock trucks, one of the most important advancements in livestock transportation. These trucks are designed to maximize space and ensure the sheep's safety throughout the trip. Each truck has 2 to 4 levels, with each level capable of holding up to 150 sheep. That means a single truck can transport up to 400 sheep at once, over 20 tons of live weight. The truck's engine is powerful enough to haul heavy loads over long distances without any trouble. The trucks are designed with sheep comfort and safety in mind. Metal mesh dividers create smaller compartments to prevent the sheep from moving around too much, which helps reduce stress and the risk of injury. The floors are non-slip to prevent falls, and there's a ventilation system to keep the air fresh. Some trucks even have automatic water dispensers to ensure the sheep stay hydrated throughout the trip. Before departure, the floor is lined with materials like sawdust, straw, or sand to absorb waste and keep the area clean and dry. On longer trips, this bedding is regularly replaced to maintain hygiene and keep the sheep comfortable. Once everything is set, the massive transport trucks roll out toward the port, the starting point for the sheep's ocean adventure. At the port, the sheep are guided onto the ship through a specially designed loading ramp system. This system makes it easy for the sheep to walk onto the ship without stress or injury. These livestock ships are huge, with 5 to 7 decks and the capacity to carry up to 70,000 sheep per trip. That's enough sheep to fill an entire football stadium and still have room for more. Keeping thousands of sheep comfortable during a long ocean journey requires serious planning. The ship consumes about 21,000 gallons of water per day, the same amount of water that 120 American households use daily. An automatic misting system is activated to maintain the temperature between 20 degrees Celsius and 23 degrees Celsius, the ideal range to prevent heat stress. A team of veterinarians is always on board, monitoring the sheep's health. If any sheep show signs of stress, dehydration, or illness, they are moved to a designated care area where they can recover before rejoining the herd. Feeding is another big task. The sheep consume over 12 tons of feed per day, enough to fill a heavy-duty truck. Their diet is carefully formulated to keep them healthy and maintain their weight until they reach their destination. When the ship arrives at its destination, the sheep are unloaded through a controlled ramp system. This ensures that they can walk off the ship calmly and without injury. After their long journey from the farm to the ocean and across international waters, these Australian sheep finally reach their new homes, contributing to the global economy and food industry. Have you ever wondered how those strong, healthy sheep on long sea voyages were cared for before they got there? Before becoming those hardy animals, each sheep goes through a meticulous process of nurturing, from the moment they're born to when they reach full maturity. On modern sheep farms, this process not only requires advanced techniques, but is also supported by cutting-edge technology to ensure the flock's optimal health. Sheep have a gestation period of about 5 months, and 2 to 4 weeks before giving birth, they are moved to a designated lambing area that is kept clean and dry. Colostrum, the first milk produced by the ewe, is crucial at this stage because it provides antibodies that strengthen the lamb's immune system. Lambs need to nurse within 1 to 2 hours of birth. If the ewe doesn't have enough milk or the lamb is too weak to nurse, the colostrum is carefully collected and bottle-fed. By the time lambs reach 2 to 3 weeks old, their digestive systems have developed enough to start eating solid food. They are gradually introduced to a special starter feed made up of chopped hay, cornmeal, oats, and trace minerals. In modern sheep farming, every sheep is fitted with an RFID, radio frequency identification, ear tag. Thanks to this system, farmers can track their flocks remotely using RFID readers, reducing errors and improving farm management. The main diet of sheep includes hay, straw, silage, and grains. Modern farms use automated feeding systems with conveyor belts and robotic dispensers to provide balanced portions for each sheep. This ensures that every sheep receives the right amount of feed without the need for manual labor. After 4 to 6 months, lambs grow into healthy young sheep. At this stage, they have reached the right body condition and weight, thanks to meticulous care and a carefully balanced diet. This is when farmers begin to see the rewards of their hard work, whether through wool production, milk from ewes, or high-quality meat. Here's an interesting fact. Happy sheep produce better, higher-quality milk. That's why these ladies are treated with the utmost care, from a nutrient-rich diet to a comfortable living environment. Unlike cows, sheep don't produce milk year-round. They only produce milk for about 150 to 240 days after giving birth. This makes milking a carefully planned process to ensure high productivity while keeping the ewes healthy. Modern farms use automatic milking machines to ensure efficiency and hygiene. Before milking, the ewe's udder and teats are cleaned with warm water or a mild disinfectant solution to remove dirt and bacteria. Next, the milking machine is attached to the ewe's udder. The machine works by creating a gentle, rhythmic vacuum that mimics the natural suckling action of a lamb. This stimulates the ewe's milk flow naturally while minimizing discomfort during the milking process. Sheep's milk has a higher fat and protein content than cow's milk, making it ideal for producing specialty cheeses like Roquefort, one of the most famous blue cheeses in the world. The cheese-making process starts with pasteurizing the sheep's milk at a temperature between 30 degrees Celsius and 34 degrees Celsius. After pasteurization, rennet is added to the milk to trigger the coagulation process. Rennet is a natural enzyme extracted from the stomach lining of young sheep or produced from plant-based sources. It causes the milk protein's casein to coagulate and form soft curds. Once the milk has coagulated, the curd is cut into small pieces using automated stainless steel blades. The curds are then transferred into metal or plastic molds to give the cheese its final shape. After shaping, the cheese is inoculated with Penicillium roqueforti, the mold that gives Roquefort cheese its distinctive flavor and blue veins. Finished Roquefort cheese has an ivory white color, marbled with deep blue-green veins. Its texture is creamy yet firm, and it melts easily on the tongue. The flavor is rich and complex, combining salty, buttery notes with the sharp tang of Penicillium roqueforti.
First things first, geese are a bit like that nosy neighbor who's always peeking over the fence. They're curious, social, and surprisingly smart for birds. Here are some of the fun and sometimes challenging traits that define our feathered friends. Geese are pretty easy to please when it comes to food. They're mostly herbivores, grazing on grass like fluffy cows. This makes them easy to feed, as they're more than happy to mow down the lawn for you. Just don't expect them to pull any weeds neatly. Alongside grass, they'll also munch on grains and leafy greens, so you can keep them happily fed without much fuss. Unlike chickens that need protein-packed feed, geese are quite happy with a simpler menu. Geese have a strong sense of loyalty, which is charming until they decide someone or something is a threat. With a honk louder than a car horn and the confidence of a bouncer, geese will protect their space from any intruders. This territorial instinct makes them perfect farm guards. They'll honk up a storm if they sense danger, be it from a fox, a stray dog, or even the neighbor's curious cat. Geese are intelligent birds, known for their memory and loyalty. They can recognize faces, both human and animal, and have a knack for knowing who belongs and who doesn't. However, with that intelligence comes a healthy dose of stubbornness. Training geese can be like convincing a toddler to eat their vegetables. Doable, but it takes patience. Geese are social animals. They move as a group, sleep in groups, and if one gets lost, you can be sure the rest will kick up a fuss until they're reunited. This all-for-one mentality is great for flock dynamics, as they'll protect each other and stick together through thick and thin. Now that we know a little more about the feathered personalities in question, let's move on to the methods behind raising geese on farms. So you want to raise geese? Get ready for a bit of honking, flapping, and plenty of feathers. Geese farming has come a long way from just letting them wander around the yard. Today's goose farms employ some fascinating methods to make sure these birds are well taken care of while also being productive. Geese love to roam and graze. Free-range farming is the preferred method for raising geese, as it lets them do what they do best: wander and snack. Farmers typically allow geese to roam on pastures where they can graze on grasses and clover. Not only does this keep them healthy, but it also saves on feed costs. Plus, geese raised this way often produce better quality meat. While geese enjoy the great outdoors during the day, they still need a cozy spot to rest at night. Goose shelters don't have to be fancy, but they do need to be sturdy. Predators like foxes and raccoons would love a chance to snag a goose. So these shelters must be secure. Goose houses are usually simple barns or sheds, providing protection without compromising the space they love to roam. Some modern farms use automated feeding systems to regulate geese's food intake and monitor their health. These high-tech systems keep track of how much each goose is eating and can even alert farmers to potential health issues. Automated systems mean less stress for the birds and help farmers keep their flocks in tip-top shape. Goose meat, though lesser known compared to chicken or turkey, is a delicacy that has been enjoyed for centuries, particularly in Europe and Asia. Known for its rich, dark flavor and tender texture, goose meat brings a unique taste experience that appeals to those seeking an alternative to more common poultry. With a higher fat content and distinctively savory taste, goose meat has a place on the dining tables of both gourmet enthusiasts and health-conscious eaters alike. One of the standout characteristics of goose meat is its flavor. Unlike the mild taste of chicken or turkey, goose meat has a robust, slightly gamey profile, with a rich depth of flavor that lends itself well to various cooking methods. The high fat content in the skin gives goose a crispiness when roasted, with the fat adding a luxurious, buttery quality to the meat itself. Foie gras, the delicacy that has made goose liver famous, or infamous. Farmers use a method called gavage, or force feeding, to enlarge the livers of geese for foie gras. This process has faced criticism from animal welfare groups, and some countries have even banned it. For farmers interested in foie gras, ethical and humane practices are increasingly being sought to meet consumer demands for cruelty-free products. Foie gras, French for fat liver, is a highly prized delicacy known for its rich, buttery texture and distinct flavor. Traditionally produced in France, foie gras is made by enlarging the liver of a duck or goose through a specialized feeding process. This culinary delight has been enjoyed since ancient Egyptian times, yet it remains one of the most controversial foods in the world. Its unique production methods, ethical debates, and status in gourmet cuisine make foie gras both a luxury and a subject of intense debate. In French cuisine, foie gras is considered a pinnacle of flavor and texture, appreciated for its melting, velvety quality and deep, savory taste. It is served in many ways: sliced and pan-seared, spread on toast as a pâté, or incorporated into gourmet dishes alongside fruits, nuts, or truffles. Each preparation brings out different nuances in the flavor profile, making foie gras a versatile ingredient that elevates any dining experience. Beyond France, foie gras is served in high-end restaurants worldwide, symbolizing luxury and fine dining. It is especially popular during holidays and celebrations, such as Christmas and New Year's, when it graces the tables of many European families. Down feathers from geese are highly valued for their insulation properties. Feather harvesting has traditionally been done during the geese's natural molting process, where they shed feathers seasonally. Ethical farms wait for this time to collect down, ensuring the geese remain comfortable. Plucking outside of molting can be painful for the birds, so ethical practices are crucial to maintain high welfare standards. Despite the challenges, goose farming offers golden eggs, or rather golden opportunities. Here's why some farmers are flocking to the goose business. Consumers are increasingly looking for products that are both ethical and organic. Free-range geese and responsibly harvested down appeal to this market. Many people are willing to pay a premium for high-welfare organic products, making it possible for goose farmers to carve out a niche in this growing sector. Goose down is known for its softness and warmth, making it perfect for luxury bedding and winter jackets. With a market that appreciates quality, goose down remains in high demand, providing farmers with an excellent revenue stream. With the rise of agro-tourism, some farmers are opening their gates to visitors. Offering tours and even goose experiences, these farms educate the public on what it's like to raise geese. For farmers, it's not only an extra income source, but also a way to advocate for ethical and sustainable farming practices. While geese might not be everyone's cup of tea locally, international markets are often eager for goose products. Countries in Asia and parts of Europe have a strong demand for goose meat, foie gras, and down. This opens up export opportunities and allows farmers to diversify their income. Goose farming is an industry rich with tradition, yet poised for modern innovation. Geese offer farmers a unique combination of meat, feathers, and other products, supported by the animal's natural adaptability and intelligence. While the industry faces challenges, including welfare concerns, market fluctuations, and environmental regulations, it also offers opportunities to meet the growing demand for ethical and sustainable products. With advancements in farming technology, expanding global markets, and a focus on high welfare practices, the future of goose farming holds promise for those willing to invest in responsible and innovative approaches. In this evolving landscape, farmers must balance tradition with modernity, ensuring the well-being of their flocks while meeting the diverse needs of today's consumers. So that's the story about the goose. Harvesting a colossal 20.9 billion pounds of grain sorghum each year is no easy task. But with the aid of modern machinery and the artistry of masterful farming, American farmers have transformed this monumental challenge into a symphony of precision, efficiency, and awe-inspiring excellence. After 90 to 120 days, in the fall, the time of triumph arrives as the grain sorghum matures, ready for harvest. In the first stage of sorghum harvesting, American farmers rely on their high-tech combines, machines that resemble the mighty chariots of the modern agricultural world. These mechanical giants, equipped with GPS and AI technology, sweep across the fields like unstoppable warriors, cutting through the thick stalks of sorghum with precision and power. With their finely tuned cutting depth and speed, they adapt seamlessly to the terrain, ensuring the perfect harvest while minimizing crop damage. These combines are not just machines, they're symbols of the resilience, innovation, and efficiency of American farmers. Now let's dive into the authentic sounds of harvesting in the expansive fields of America. If grain sorghum focuses on its seeds, then forage sorghum elevates the modern harvest operations of American farmers to an entirely new scale. Standing amidst the vast fields of forage sorghum, we become tiny specks in a smooth, green ocean, where nature and humanity merge to create a rural masterpiece, both majestic and bursting with life. Enter the forage harvester, a beast of a machine that makes combines look small by comparison. These powerhouses mow down the towering plants, chopping them into silage-ready pieces faster than you can say moo. Silage trucks follow closely, catching the fresh-cut forage like eager teammates in a well-choreographed relay race. The chopped material is packed into silos or bunkers, where it undergoes fermentation to become nutrient-rich silage, a wintertime delicacy for cows, sheep, and goats. And so, from towering plants to chopped silage, forage sorghum provides livestock farmers with an endless buffet of goodness. Together, grain sorghum and forage sorghum showcase the brilliance of American farming, smart timing, cutting-edge technology, and a commitment to sustainability that ensures no part of the crop goes to waste. It's not just farming, it's a masterpiece of modern agriculture. When sorghum is harvested, combines gather the grain into large hoppers, ready to be transported to storage facilities. Nothing goes to waste. The remaining stalks, known as stovers, are processed directly in the field using specialized equipment. For those destined to become livestock feed, baling machines step in, compressing the shredded stalks into perfectly formed, dense hay bales. These bales, massive and uniform, are hauled to farms, where they become a vital, fiber-rich lifeline for livestock during the seasons ahead. This sustainable process reflects the wisdom of generations of farming practices. now enhanced by the marvels of modern technology. It's a harmonious blend of tradition and innovation that makes each harvest a powerful testament to the ingenuity and strength of American agriculture. These remarkable machines, often regarded as the unsung heroes of modern agriculture, stand as a lasting and enduring symbol of technological progress, environmental sustainability, and the unwavering dedication, ingenuity, and pride of American farmers, who work tirelessly to feed a nation while preserving the land for future generations. After leaving the farm, grain sorghum heads to processing facilities where it's transformed into a variety of products. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at what happens next. The journey of grain sorghum continues with a meticulous cleaning process. Specialized machines, such as air classifiers and vibratory screens, are used to remove any dirt, debris, or foreign materials that may have been collected during harvest. This ensures that only clean, high-quality grains proceed to the next steps. Once cleaned, the sorghum is sorted using advanced optical sorters, which scan the grains to classify them by size and color. Grains that meet the highest standards are separated from those that don't, ensuring only the best make it to the next stage. In the milling stage, sorghum grains are ground into flour or meal for various uses. The milling process begins with rollers, which crush and refine the grains in stages, breaking the husk and gradually reducing the particles to the desired size. Next, sifters separate the fine flour from coarser fragments, redirecting larger pieces for further milling. This precise combination ensures a smooth, consistent product while preserving the grain's nutritional value. This step is vital for creating gluten-free sorghum flour, which is widely used in baked goods and other products, making it a popular choice for individuals with dietary restrictions, particularly those who need gluten-free options. Finally, after being milled or processed into byproducts, sorghum grains are packaged and distributed to livestock farms. These gluten-free products or animal feed are sent to regions with high demand, ensuring a consistent supply of feed for cattle and poultry. This distribution system creates an efficient supply chain, maximizing the economic value of sorghum and supporting sustainable livestock industries. Leading the world in sorghum exports, the United States accounts for nearly 70% of global sorghum exports, solidifying its position as a dominant force in the industry. This crop is an economic heavyweight, contributing billions of dollars to the U.S. agricultural economy. With over 20.9 billion pounds harvested annually, it supports farmers, processors, and industries across the country. Beyond its economic benefits, grain sorghum holds a special place in American agriculture and culture. Sorghum syrup, a traditional sweetener in the American South, adds a nostalgic touch to pancakes and biscuits, carrying on culinary traditions passed down through generations. In daily life, grain sorghum quietly contributes to everything from the cereal on your breakfast table to the fuel in your car. Its ability to thrive where other crops fail stands as a testament to the ingenuity and unwavering determination of American farmers. From its roots in the soil to its role in food, fuel, and beyond, grain sorghum is a crop worth celebrating. Its resilience, versatility, and economic significance make it a cornerstone of American agriculture. So, the next time you enjoy a product made from sorghum, take a moment to appreciate the innovation and hard work that brought it to your table. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the golden fields of grain sorghum. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fascinating stories from the world of farming. See you on the next adventure.